So keep going straight through. Now when you get through the ball, you just want to make sure that you're not lifting the club up, but you're keeping the hands in front. Yeah. And I think that's the revelation. So in your full swing, you're doing what you would do with your wedge, keeping the hands forward longer. And that's why you get that disconnection.
Okay.
Where the full swing happens a little quicker, so you have to stay connected. So I think that's what we just discovered. So
yeah,
you're like,
well, you told me I should be swinging even when I don't play, but I didn't do that. So
yeah.
That's on me.
All right, so let's try one of those. Try to get, there we go. And then put a little more on it, but stay on the same line. See? Piece of cake. Try to repeat that feel following the runway. That one we went behind it, so drop another one. And then even if you do that, just be committed to the follow-through line so that you keep that club face moving. Because that one you got there and then you just stopped.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm stuck and I got to pull up. So
yeah.
So then that was my question. What's the difference between behind it and fat?
It appears to be the same thing. So fat means that you took a lot of the earth. You just hit behind it. So hitting behind it is
the same.
Is fat. In a way. So there's a little technical part of it where really fat, you look at it like the difference between, and I know that's a tire track, but that would be fat.
Okay.
Because you took a whole lot of earth if that were a divot.
Okay.
Whereas these, you could say if I missed the beginning of impact, and the impact was here where the ball is, I just came down and hit behind it, but maybe didn't dig as much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, because people say all these things and I'm just like,
yeah, but fat really is digging. You just, not only did you hit behind it, but you were digging. Okay. And took a lot of earth before you got to the ball. Where just hitting behind it a little bit, you're not hitting it so fat. It's just your timing was a little off. Right there, it was right on point. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. I know. Here's a rapid fire. Like a broken takeoff school with Wednesday rain sessions. Beautiful. Beautiful. Practice swing. Don't think about it now. Let's take the mystery out. Just let it happen. Same thing. Look at that. That's just perfect. Rapid fire to help with consistency. You do the same thing every time and you get the same result. Remember, the definition of crazy is to do something different and expect the same result. So perfect. Okay, so the rapid fire, little mini one. So slap down, try not to use the digging edge. Just slap the bottom of the club. Oh, fire. Yep, there you go. Try not to use the digging edge. We're using the angle of the wrist coming through impact and then keeping and fortifying the angle of the wrist by sending the wrist up through impact instead of to the left. There you go. That movement is much better. That one we changed just a little bit, so one more for extra credit. Get that consistency out there. There we go. So perfect. So again, it's just about building angles in your backswing, and that's what you were doing and focusing on, but also delivering those angles, meaning the wrist hinge, the angle of the wrist. When we come through, we're flattening out a bit. We still have angle in the wrist, but then we're fortifying it as we come through to give you more of that build and consistency. All right, rapid fire with driver. See, there you go. Perfect. Okay, little, that left arm just curved just a little more than you wanted it to. Kind of same thing there, kept the face open. That's that little move
Okay.
with the wrist kind of pronating. So go up with the wrist. And then that's that one that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And we have. Yep, so building speed, as long as you're turning the body and everything supporting that. You see the difference? So give me, yep, 100%, a little more, that was nothing. There you go. That's the old swing with the power. So, but you gotta give me a little more in that practice swing. That was nothing. There you go. Now put that back on there. Just, that's what's missing is the club head speed. You were just going safety mode.
Well,